Jovan, I don't have to tell you how serious these charges are. I know I don't even have to go back through that. Okay? I also shouldn't have to remind you that you're out on a bond and the court has put you under some real serious or some real tight stipulations.
Yes, ma'am.
At this point, the court feels like you're playing fast and loose with the court and these stipulations. And I don't like that. You have filed a motion through your attorney asking me to review your bond conditions. And before we could ever do that, I get a message from a concerned citizen that you're out doing interviews. Whether you're talking about this case or not, you're doing interviews. And the court doesn't like the fact that you feel free enough to do interviews. Because what could be happening is that you could be in jail. And it's a whole lot easier to supervise you there. But you've been given the opportunity to post a bond with bond conditions, and you're not doing those things you need to do. We're going to review those bond conditions on March the 1st. But let me make myself extremely clear to you that you are to not have any interviews with anybody for any reason. Your attorney has assured me that nothing was said about this case in that interview, and I have no reason not to believe what he told me was true. But like I said, you should not be interviewing with anyone. You should not be making any public statements, and you should be in the house. That means not going to anybody's funeral. Put your hand down. You're speaking through your attorney at this point.
Yes, ma'am.
That means not going to funerals or anywhere else. That means in the house as of right now.
Yes, ma'am.
And about you not showing up on yesterday or showing up and then leaving because your counsel thought it was appropriate to allow you to go home because you were getting a barrage of phone calls, that's neither here nor there. When you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to be here. Were you not on my docket yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
You were supposed to be here. Bottom line.
And I thought I was. He instructed me not to come. I was.
Like I said, you are supposed to be here. Whether your attorney is here or not, you should be here.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what house arrest means as of this point?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll see you back here on March the 1st, sir.
All right, thank you.
Please don't give me any reason to revoke this bond.
All
And
right.
then we won't even have to have these conversations.
Yes, ma'am.
March 1st.
Oh my. Oh my. Shout out my nigga Stan G, man. But as you just seen there, man, young Dolph murder suspect / mastermind allegedly is what he's being charged with. Hernandez Govan just got fucking grilled and pressed by the fucking judge for his Stan G interview. Oh man. Yeah, that's a real whole man. I'm gonna say this though. Like, she can't really, like, all right, although I wouldn't have did an interview, right? Regardless if I was guilty, innocent, whatever. It's an open case. This is about murder shit. There's a lot of shit going on. Even if it was not as serious. If it's something that could potentially incriminate me, it's an open case. I'm not doing no fucking talking about that in public. So I'm kind of tweeting because it's like, he didn't say none of, he didn't give up any knowledge. He bypassed those questions. If you go back and look at the full Stan G interview, he bypassed those motherfucking questions about CMG, paper route, black youngster, this, that, and the third, right? And on top of that, the judge said at the end, your lawyers told me that you didn't say nothing about the case. But the way she talking to him is like he's a fucking state witness, like he's a snitch or something. Like they just run him. He looking all like, I mean, it's because he on bond, but I'm just saying, like, bitch, as long as he ain't breaking the rules, how is him doing an interview and he ain't talking about none of that? So you telling me he can't go do an interview about his YouTube channel he said he want to go start, his sports betting channel? It sounded like the judge and them feel like, nigga, we gave you a chance, but we could have locked you up anyway, just because you probably giving us, you know, I'm assuming, I'm not saying, I'm just going off the conviction in her voice, how she sounded, the anger. She was fucking mad, like, you are a star witness and you about to fuck up the case. Tell me something, you got to be here without your lawyer or not. How the fuck he gonna come to court without his fucking lawyer? And if his lawyer told him, don't come to court, then what are we talking about? Hernandez, I don't know what you got going on, buddy. But you got some shit going on. You need to refrain from that shit. Or whatever's going on. It's some, because that lady talking to him like he's the star witness, bro. Like, don't be going and, because if he, like, I bet you she ain't talking to straight dropping them niggas like that. I mean, they ain't out on bond, I'm just saying. If they was, she probably wouldn't be. Stan G, you're to blame for this. No, shout out Stan G. He's not to blame for it. He ain't forced nigga to do an interview, but dude he ain't even say nothing about that shit though. Like, how they gonna just force him not to do nothing? So you telling me in his house arrest conditions to say you can't do interviews online? Of course you can't talk about the case, but he didn't talk about the case at all. And even bypass questions about people that rumored to be in the case, or the paper route people, well, Young Dolph, paper route, you know, that's how they're in the case for sure because Young Dolph got killed. He's paper route. So, I don't know. This shit is kind of spooky. It just gives me a little bit more insight to, there's some shit in the mix. There's some shit in the mix now. Because she talks to that nigga like he a little nigga, like you owe me. Like, I don't give a fuck if your lawyer here or not, nigga. Who's gonna talk for him? If you just told him in this shit that put your hand down, your lawyer talking for you. But then you say he can come to court on his lawyer. Make it make sense. Still, that was a poor decision, Hernandez Govan, to do a fucking interview. I wouldn't have did it too, still. I agree, but I don't agree on some government shit, court of law. That's going against his fucking rights. If that shit don't say that in that house arrest agreement, what the fuck is we talking about? Slippery slope. Slippery slope, slippery slope, slippery slope. Long live Flipper. Another crazy day, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, I'm gone. Yo.
Hey, what it do, man. I appreciate you making it this far in the video. Please, please, please do me one solid. Go below to the link in the description and follow my second channel, IQ Shai's Revenge. We on the road to 5K. Yeah.